less than 10 minutes. Because I learned my students can concentrate maximum of 10 minutes on a video clip, right? Maybe you can concentrate longer, but Dutch people or Chinese people have very short spans. Some examples. Cultural heritage artifacts in our house. This is a picture of our house. And in our house we have things on the walls. And like a picture. Actually this is a picture of my grandmother. My grandmother was named Maria Augusta Koch. She died 7 years before I was born. I've never seen her, but I have a picture. And actually I have this piece of cloth. And this piece of cloth shows that it has been made by my grandmother in 1883. It's a personal souvenir, a souvenir of my family. It reminds me of a grandmother I've never met. This is another part of my house, and there is collection of emotional value. I have about 20 paintings of this guy, and the guy who painted this had my same name, Gerrit van der Veer. He was my grandfather. He died when I was 4 years old. I cannot remember too much. But he is an amateur painting. He will never be in a gallery or in a museum. But it is emotional value to me. It reminds me of my grandfather who was untrained. He learned painting by himself, actually by painting postcards. This is a collection in my house, and these are playable, authentic European woodwind instruments, flutes, clarinets, and oboe. The oboe is made before 1700, the last flute is made before 1820. This is a collection of, I would say, real cultural heritage. These are instruments that have been played by many centuries, by many different players, and they can still be played today. Right? So this is what I would consider a real part of cultural heritage that I would like to hand over to next generations. The goal of our course. Well, people develop and share and live in cultures. Could be cultures of age groups, like a culture of teenage boys at this moment. Could be communities, like a community of people living in San Sebastian. Or could be societies of people to play certain games together, or have a certain dance party together. If the culture lives longer than the individual people, then members of a culture, they try to collect and to maintain and to share all types of things, artifacts. Artifacts like tools, like musical instruments or paintings, pieces of art, stories, rituals about how to start a meeting, right? And these artifacts support the culture and supports the memories of the experiences. We remember part of our culture because we have been there, we have seen the thing happen. We have the objects maybe in our house or in our museum. In our course, I hope you will understand and practice how new technologies can be used. New technologies can be used to support cultural heritage, to enrich and maintain the artifacts. And to share them at the same time, considering still the privacy of the owners of the objects. Because if objects are in my house, I'm the owner, and certain things I wouldn't like to publish maybe. Like how much I paid for repairs, or how much I paid for insurance. The structure. We will have about 1 hour of plenary meetings, today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. And then we will work in small groups. I hope we will set up small groups for 3 hours today and tomorrow. And on Friday, we will only work for 2 days, because on Friday I would like to have a final presentation of our work to each other. Right? So, at end of today we will have groups starting to work, and these groups will present to the other groups Friday, last hour of the course. And during this course we have a website, and this is the URL of the website. Maybe you write this one down. I will come back to the website later on, but this is where we live for the next 3 days. We live in this website. What I'm saying now is being recorded, will be on the website. My PowerPoint is already on the website, and hopefully your work will also be on the website. And the website has a password. Nobody else but the people in this room will be able to see what we are doing here. So it's a safe environment. Even if we do things that we are not completely happy about, only we can observe, right? It's safe. So this is what we are going to do. Design a website. This is the tool I would like you to develop. Design a website to develop cultural heritage. And we are using understanding of the different stakeholders of a culture, what they need, and what are the experiences in relation to the culture. We will use available technology, just web technology and PowerPoint technology. If you can use PowerPoint, that's enough for the next 3 days. No code hacking, no HTML needed. You can use it if you want, but PowerPoint is enough. But we certainly will need creativity and inspiration from examples. Examples I will contribute and examples that you will contribute. Okay?